Hello there, this is DBT and this Art of Rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends. And today it's a special day. Not because I'm gonna be driving my Hennessy Venom 5, no. I probably put it on the title. It's because today I'm gonna be driving my Devel 16. Oh yeah, baby, it's time for me to unlock this beast in the game. But before I get into it, you know what to do. If you enjoy my content, hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, because doing these things help the channel to continue to grow, and in that way I can continue making this content for you. So if you want to continue seeing some more Asphalt Legends right here, go ahead, like and subscribe. But alright, yes, I am driving currently the Hennessy Venom 5 just because I needed to have something on the screen while I started this video, and because obviously I have not unlocked yet the Devel, I couldn't have it on display as I normally do. So instead I had this one and I thought, hey, why not? Now, the first thing to say is that I'm not a great player, right? I know, you're probably seeing this and being like, wow, DBT doesn't know how to drive these cars. It is true. I am not a fantastic player, and actually I don't tend to play with these cars a whole lot. But you know, that doesn't mean that I don't want to unlock them, and I did get a first place, so that's kind of nice. Though, I mean, with one car that is as fast as this in this track, I gotta make sense, but hey, you know, it's fine. I'm acknowledging my skill issue. It's alright. Let's get to the topic. And by now, at the time that I'm recording this, and who knows when this video is coming out, by the way, this was recorded quite a bit of, you know, some days in the past or weeks or who knows. But by now a lot of people have acquired the car in this way, but I'm still gonna do it because, hey, I was a little late to the party, but here we go. That's right, it is the Gauntlet market. By having done Gauntlet quite a bit, or, you know, just enough over the last I don't know how many months, I've gotten enough currency in order to unlock the Devel 16. And yeah, costing 150,000 Gauntlet coins, I have 156,000. So yeah, I have enough for it. Let's do it. And Devel 16, it's mine. Let's go, baby! Woo! Now, I do have some things to say about driving this car and whatnot, and the fact that I'm actually not gonna be driving this a lot. I mainly wanted it for the collection, you know, for my garage, but man, I can't help to say that I'm gonna be feeling guilty anytime that I use it. I mean, just look at this thing, Jesus Christ. At stock, at a rank of 4,071 points, it already goes 552 kilometers an hour. Jesus! Now, granted, with an acceleration of 75, it's not very good, and the handling in Nitro leave a lot to be desired, but, you know, I did think of upgrading it and testing it in MP2 in that way, but since it's at stock, let's see what it can do over there. Man, what a crazy car. But like I was saying, I don't know, if you have watched my live streams that I do on Saturdays when we're playing with the community in this game, I tend to tell people, don't bring the Venoms, don't bring the Devels, bring something a bit more interesting, something fun. And the reality is that these cars, if driven well, they're just so incredibly broken. They're just so ridiculously fast that it just feels really unfair. Not it feels, it is really unfair to all of the other cars. Again, obviously, I'm not trying to diminish the skill required in order to drive these cars, because if you don't know how to drive them, like I personally don't, then I may not get fantastic results with these cars. But still, it's just so broken. It is so annoying that I will indeed feel guilty if I'm gonna be using this car myself in multiplayer. That is why precisely I almost never drive my Hennessy Venom 5. If you have by any chance encountered me in MP2, just randomly playing, you will notice that I don't really ever drive those cars because I feel this way. I feel like, man, why would I be using that when I can be using something that I like more, even if it performs worse? And I understand that that is a very DBT way of looking at things, because I'm the type of person who goes for cars that I like as opposed to cars that are exclusively about performance. Now, you might be thinking, you say this, DBT, and you just unlocked the Devel 16, so what's up with that? Well, yeah, but like I said, this was more about the garage, the collection, and all of that than, oh, I need a car that goes 550 kilometers an hour. Though, to be fair, it is kind of crazy. If I could at least get to that speed, which I can't, because I be noob. And again, I am gonna end up upgrading this car to the maximum of that 1 star in order to improve a little bit the performance and whatnot, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be using this car very often. Then again, a skill issue, I understand, I know, a skill issue. I don't know how to drive any of these very fast type of cars in the game. I mean, I get the idea, right? But I just don't have enough experience or to find motion control to steer the cars in a way that I'm not going to be losing all of my speed when doing so, but still. Like I said, it's mostly about having the car in my garage and whenever I want to bring it against some AI or even from time to time in MP2. I'm not saying that I'm never gonna drive these things. All I'm saying is that I don't want to be one of those people who spam this car left and right all day long in MP2 just for the sake of some W's, assuming I had the skill to actually get W's with this thing. Now, honestly, these tracks that I'm getting, I don't think they're particularly conducive to me getting W's with this thing, but hey, if I happen to hit Shanghai or something like that, then my chances definitely increase, but we'll see. I'm still doing relatively alright, but yes. You will see that I'm not even close to ever reaching my top speed. And I remember even driving this car at gold in the free tries or in Rap Syndicate and thinking like, man, when does this car ever reach the top speed? So that is a completely separate topic when it comes to the performance of these cars and whatnot. All I'm saying is that I really don't know how to drive this. Look at that. The other Devel 16 did get the first place, so there's, yeah. All right, remember me talking about a top speed track? Yeah, the game is like, here's Osaka for you, enjoy. So thanks, but I did paint my Devel red. You could say it's a red devil. Very, very clever joke, DBT. But yeah, anyway. So at the end of the day, I just want as many cars as I can. Whoa, that drift ended up being pretty good, huh? As many cars as I can for my collection. That's what I want. And like I said, I might still drive these things from time to time in multiplayer, you know, for the sake of, hey, I haven't driven this in a while, let's see. Or maybe for practicing as well, because at the end of the day, eventually I would like to get good enough in the game where I can drive this type of cars that I currently don't know how to drive because I just don't have the skills for it. So it is a matter of different situations in which I shall be using this car from time to time, but overall, yeah, you know, I'm more comfortable with my classic, just class A cars and whatnot, my Lambos, and yep, that's probably what I'm gonna commit to doing. But yeah, look at that, that Huracan is like, whoa, that Devel doesn't know what he's doing. Well, you're right, Huracan, all right, you're right, it's fine. But yeah, I don't think the game is gonna throw me into a top speed oriented track right now, so let me just go ahead and upgrade this thing and see if it does make any difference. But again, even if it does, it's probably gonna be such a small difference that it's gonna play no role in me doing any better or worse in these races. I still got a second place, all things considered, so oof. I guess this proves a point, but oh well. The first place was the Venom? Yes, it was, all right. And after about 1 million and some of credits spent, there we go, upgraded to the max that I could at 1 star, but I just wanted to make, you know, a bit of a point on showing you my tokens. 666, the number of the game is really like, I will not give you a top speed track, DBT, just live with it, all right? How about Buenos Aires, enjoy. Though the jump at the very end of this track definitely will help for my top speed, so I should make sure to have a little bit of nitro for that. But yeah, anyway, let's see what I can do. Does it feel any better? Does it feel different? I have no clue. Whoa. Man, the drift on this thing is absolutely ridiculous. Jesus. All right. Oh, actually, this might work out a little bit. I could build a bit more nitro. A bit more nitro would be dope. I'm trying to save a bit of nitro for this section up ahead, and I just spent it, but it's fine, it's fine. Well, you know what? All right, I take it back. This might be a very twisty track in general, but I landed in a version that is very nice for a top speed car. So yeah, 42 seconds worth of race, and it's a first place. Jesus Christ. All right, there you go. All the Hurricanes. You know what I was just thinking? This car could be useful for me to use as well whenever I need to get some points in MP2 if I ever get around to learning to drive the car. And this is something that I do from time to time when I need to rank up or things like that. Then I do bring the cars that are objectively the metas or cars that are very strong that I do own when it's all about, hey, I need some results really quick. But yeah, this is my commitment to you guys, to not be spamming this thing in multiplayer. I don't want to be part of the problem of the spammy cars, but yes, we'll see how it goes. For now, of course, in the video where I unlock the car, of course, I was going to be driving it, because what else am I supposed to do? Unlock it and drive it, the Dodge Dart. Wait, no, wrong game. The Mitsubishi Lancer. Sorry, I was thinking of Asphalt 8, the basic car, but there is the Dodge Dart, so that's why I said that. It's fine. Please forgive me. This is what Asphalt games do to your brain. You just start mixing them together and it's fine. Yeah, but man, I remember asking a long time ago some advice to people on how do you deal with these type of cars, and they told me that I basically am using my nitro backwards, because I use the nitro as I normally use it in other cars, right? Where I save it for some straight lines and whatever, right? Different scenarios, and they were like, yeah, but with these cars with so little nitro available to them, you really need to find out the best moment to maximize it. And like, oh, now as it may be obvious by now, I completely forgot already of that what was that advice, but hey. All right, Spitzel did beat me, so there's that. Woo, Greenland. All right. There's a decent opportunity, probably, in this track to make use of my top speed, so I'm gonna try to shut up a little bit and see if I can do something half decent with the car. Probably not, but I shall try nonetheless. Oh yeah, by the way, I spent some of the style points in order to unlock the custom colors on the car, because yes, I shall do the same to unlock materials eventually and the dual tones and whatnot, but hey, it's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for the straight line over here. Should have probably drifted that, but oh well. What? I tried to do the 360s. Oh man, alright. Great way of messing this up, DBT. See, even with the nitro, I still don't see, like, with the nitrometer, I'm not seeing even reaching the 400 kilometers an hour. It's so difficult. I find so difficult to reach the top speed of this car in particular. And I've driven other really fast cars like this. It's just that this one, oh man, it's just ridiculous. For example, I drove not too long ago the Rush Imperium, and holy smokes, that thing reaches a top speed so easy. And granted, it's a little bit slower than this by like 20 kilometers or so, but still, being able to reach the top speed makes a huge difference, or so I believe. All right, I'm looking for a second place over here. I think the first place, it must be the Venom that I saw when the queue was being set up, but you know what? I'll live with a second place. It's fine, whatever. Jesus Christ. Yes, it was the Venom F5. All right, confirmed. DBT. Did you just paint your car orange? Maybe. Hey, listen, painting the car orange is the only way in which I might be able to get a half decent result. So there's that beautiful, by the way, that SC18. Man, I really like that car. I know I'm supposed to be talking about the Devel, but look at that SC18. It's just, beauty incarnate. But anyway, so, Nevada. Well, you know what? Again, the car can drift, so maybe there's something it can do. Oh, the SC18 just quit? Aw, man. That's fine. Oh, by the way, I completely forgot to mention all of this. I am playing in this weird season in MP2 where we got Ghost plus Team plus Green Streak. So it's a bit of a mess, this game mode. So yes, this should give you an idea as to when I'm recording this, because again, I really don't know when this video will be coming out, since it's not particularly relevant to anything that is happening. Oh, stop spinning, will you? Jesus! It's not particularly relevant to anything happening in the game right now, so yeah, this is the type of video that I might release eventually in like a few days, a few weeks, a few months, who knows? But yeah, so let's see. Shockwave! And did not even reach 400 kilometers an hour. Yay! Alright, there we go for something. 528, I think that was the highest I was able to reach over there. Which again, it's a lot of speed, but even then, it's still not able to get the top speed on this car. Yeah. I understand that I'm supposed to be saving some nitro for the landing so that I don't lose the speed. But Jesus Christ, I'm telling you, this is just so... it do be peculiar. That's gonna be a third place, defeated by a Shuron and a Speed Cell. Fair enough. This is my last life. This is the last chance for you and I. I'm talking about the car. Yeah, it says the reference to a song, whatever. No, the game once again was like, how about we go into a, not only Rome, one of the most obnoxious versions of Rome. Enjoy, DBT. Well, thank you. Thank you. I think the game is indeed trying to punish me for acquiring the Devel 16 and now have joined the club of the spammers of Devel 16. But you know what? It is what it is. Nah, but to be fair, I mean, it makes sense, right? If they offer a good car and people are able to unlock the good car they're gonna be using their good car to get good results, all right? So I'm not trying to say like people should not be driving this thing. It's just that me, from a very personal point of view, the way that I like doing things in the game, I just hate the spam of cars and whatnot, saying the same thing over and over. So yeah, that's why I have problems with this. But if you're a person that uses this car often and you're like, wow, DBT's attacking me, nah, don't take me too seriously. It's just that I would love to see more variety in general in the game. But I understand that acquiring this car was not easy, whether you went for it on the Drive Syndicate or you grinded for it in Gauntlet. It's fine, you do you. But I promise you guys, I shan't be using this car too often. Though, I might still use it from time to time. We'll see. It all depends on a bunch of things. But whatever. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, all of that good stuff. Also, let me know in the comments if you are aiming to unlock this car eventually through Gauntlet or you're just not interested. Let me know what you think about this. But that's all. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.